Buffalo Wild Wings. You have to be here.
There are some crazy blades out there, so reach for the ultimate balm. Replenishing aftershave balm with Care Protect soothes and repairs the damage from shaving. Only from Nivea for Men.
So where do you think you're going?
Scottsdale.
Des Moines?
Wait a minute. You're not Wade? You don't know your postage? Sit tight. You are not going anywhere.
We're flat rate boxes.
That stuff's already figured out, Pops.
Yeah.
Oh, so you think that you could sit there and expect the mail lady to waltz in here and whisk you away like... Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, that's how it works.
punks.
Free package pickup, now even more convenient with easy-to-use flat rate boxes.
Mike!
Who's counting on your brakes today? Come to Midas and get brake pads or shoes for just $89.95 per axle installed. Be safe.
Just a Midas touch!
So easy to turn, so easy to handle. It almost drives itself. But it's not just about mowing the lawn. It's also about owning a John Deere. Easy Track, the newest John Deere.
Both teams hitting from about the same percentage. 2 of 13 from the field, three-point though for Creighton. Only 4 turnovers. And there's Nate Funk leading the way with 16 points. Of course, succeeded Kyle Korver as the face of Creighton basketball. They had a great relationship, Korver and Funk, when Korver was a senior, Funk a freshman. They were roommates. Korver came back to for the Bracket Buster game. He was back there for the Drexel game, excuse me.
And having a nice pro career as well. In fact, Nate goes back to Philly. They're such good friends. Not necessarily to work out either. Look at him here, giving it up and getting down and dirty.
Couple of floor burns, and he got the turnover. And he's put the ball in the hands of Nick Baugh, number 34. Here's Tolliver playing with 3 fouls, so is Fazekas.
There's that flare screen they like to run, and then down and through. They like to overload you and have a 2-man game on the other side.
Tolliver sets a screen on the far side, now gets the pass from Baugh.
Same kind of a play.
Looks inside, Baugh. He'll pass on the jumper. Here's Tolliver. Fazekas has to be careful.
He does, and this kid really has developed into an offensive threat. Head and shoulder fake, come back with the little baby hook. Or jump hook, I should say.
Tolliver with 9 points. 4-point Creighton lead. Sessions. Fazekas.
Oh, I would have dribbled and taken it myself. If I'm as good as he is, which I never was, if I were, I should say, take advantage of it.
Nice to see a LaSalle grad correct himself dramatically in the middle of the game.
Well, when it comes to game, which I didn't have any, it's easy to do. Here he is again. Pump.
Yep.
He does have that runner, too.
Kemp. There's Baugh coming to help defensively, and Kemp goes right over it.
Well, that was more of a straight man look that last trip.
Kemp has 14 points. 2-point game.
Nice defense here, but a big fella.
Fazekas. Only the 5th turnover of the ball game for Creighton. Kemp, off balance shot. Doesn't get the roll.
Nice play.
That was Yakovlev who knocked it out.
Yakovlev very active. Nice pump, and he gets the 3. I think he was behind the line.
He was.
What experience can do. And if that's the case, we got a big future.
That's the 4th foul on Tolliver.
He just knows he did this up top, and the bite gets up in the air, and unfortunately, a decimated front line with Tolliver. That's their big factor. And a guy that can provide a lift on both ends of the floor.
Fazekas shoots 3. 85% free throw shooter for the year.
And I saw where he broke the record of Edgar Jones. Now, a lot of people wouldn't remember him. He had 6 or 7 years in the NBA. He was from New Jersey. They retired his number 32. He was one of the great jumpers as well as scorers. And everybody tells me he's still a big favorite up there. So Nick certainly established himself in the annals of that great program.
Out of Arvada, Colorado, Pomona High School. Tom Asbury is here today, and Tom Asbury, the former head coach at Kansas State, was Joe Fazikas's coach at that same high school. There's Tom Asbury, now an assistant at Alabama. He was the head coach at Kansas State. And it's a 50-49 game now. And mark the time. Tolliver sat down with 9:38 to go, his 4th foul. Just to complete the story, it was Asbury who called his former assistant Mark Fox and said, you ought to take a look at this kid Fazekas. And that is how Nick Fazekas wound up in Nevada.
And the funny part was he couldn't say no to Mark on the phone. He wasn't even going to visit, correct? You know, another add-on to that Edgar Jones story was Pete Patchett played on that team versus son at Louisville.
That's right, David Patchett.
Yeah. Nice work. Now, how about the presence to stay on the floor?
Yes.
He gets more blocks on his tippy toes, doesn't he? He's just so smart.
Left side. Kemp. Nope. Dane Watts does it defensively.
And that's what you got to do. He's struggling on the offense, contribute.
Too strong for Fazekas, another rebound. 6 rebounds for the senior out of Colorado.
And Mark Fox has moved him around, more pure man without Tolliver on the floor, and this has been a better offensive machine now. He's got that little jump hook. There it is. And they give the offensive foul. Wow.
That's 4 on him.
Wow, and look at Mark Fox. He is furious, and I'm in his corner. I mean, nice drop step. I think the experience of, and there's always going to be contact here. Oh, come on. Some theatrics. And the Big Easy.
Time called.
Okay, class. If you're in the South, you say, hey, feller, give me a Bud Light.
Hey, feller, give me a Bud Light.
In New York, you say, hey, give me a Bud Light. You got a problem with that?
Bud Light, you got a problem with that.
In East LA, you say, give me a Bud Light, Holmes.
Give me a Bud Light, Holmes.
More importantly, if somebody asks you for a Bud Light, you say,
don't speak English.
Refreshingly smooth Bud Light. Always worth it.
Bud Light?
Bud Light.
Bud Light.
Bud Light.
You don't get to the top of your game by making dumb decisions. So choose the tire that sets records, wins championships, and controls the competition from start to finish. BF Goodrich Tires. Take control.
Between my 2 phone bills, it's probably about $60 a month.
About $150.
Probably $100 a month.
With Vonage, it's just $24.99 a month for unlimited local and long distance. Call now and get 1 month free, including free calls to the U.S., Canada, Puerto Rico, and Europe. And all the cool features you could ever want are included. Over 20 in all. That's a savings of up to 50% on your phone bill.
Call 1-800-989-4VON.
Gentlemen, the final 4 suites.
If you could stay at a hotel like this for the same price
Who's got the towel?
as this, why wouldn't you?
It's the same with car insurance. If you could get the personal service of a State Farm agent for the same or less than those other guys, why wouldn't you? Nobody can match our combination of service and low rates. Get a quote today.
How do I look?
Radiant.
The idea isn't to live for retirement. It's to live during it.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
Bond is back.
You want to buy Journey?
On the 2-disc DVD loaded with extras. Casino Royale, now on DVD and Blu-ray disc.
Monday on CBS, Charlie Sheen is LA's most eligible bachelor, and John Cryer is his uptight brother on TV's #1 comedy, 2.5 Men. Catch a new episode Monday at 9, 8 Central. So Nick Fazekas on the bench with his 4th foul. He sits with 8 minutes and 32 seconds to go. Only a minute 16 after Tolliver of Creighton picked up his 4th. And there's Kemp. Let's go back and look at the charging foul called on Nick Fazekas.
I know it's a bang-banger, and you'll say, well, I mean, I know he did hit him, but did he move forward and then take the hit? And we saw him scream, get the referees. A smart defensive play, but you got to feel badly for Fazekas, in the midst of a pretty good offensive move and negate it. And Mark Fox, not real happy with it.
8:13 to go in this game. A 1-point edge for the Wolfpack. Oh, nice job of backing in by Porter. Wow, he's got some good moves in that low post.
He's undersized, but with strength. And interestingly enough, he gets so deep, nobody coming over to help.
Nick Porter out of Compton, California. 12 points in the ball game. Sessions, good job by Watts. However, McVale is there with the follow and a foul and a free throw forthcoming.
Well, you love it. Makes himself available, the big fella. Gets in position to do some damage. Solid play.
When I got my new H3, I customized it. I got the marker lamps, the chrome, but I couldn't stop there.
Your new TV is awesome. The picture quality is amazing. Check it out, I'm watching basketball.
That's not a TV, dude. That's my new phone.
Shut up.
Hello?
Get out. Singular has TVs that make phone calls?
Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Yeah.
Only Singular gives you up-to-the-minute exclusive NCAA March Madness video highlights. Singular, now the new AT&T. Your world delivered.
Fellas, welcome to our camp. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Just work together with me. Knock it away from him. Use the board.
If you could go to a camp with Coach K.
Bring it in again.
For the same price as one with Coach J.
Taste it. Work it. Nasty.
Why wouldn't you?
Right.
It's the same with car insurance. If you could get the personal service of a State Farm agent for the same or less than those other guys, why wouldn't you? Nobody can match our combination of service and low rates. Get a quote today.
Give me the ball.
Guys, Ari's got floor seats for the Lakers on Saturday.
Forget that. We're already hooked up with the most sports in HD with DirecTV. Vince will invite some honeys over. It's all good.
For the most sports in HD, you gotta get DirecTV. What would you call a refreshing beer with more taste than Bud Light and half the carbs of the fastest growing imported light? Well, you could call it the ultimate light beer, or you could just call it by its name, Miller Lite. Miller Lite, good call.
It's a special milestone for Ted.
You're about to become a henpecked, beaten-down shell of a man.
He's moving in with Robin.
I can't let you do this.
Where's the truck? Almost.
You will get your stuff back if you are able to complete a series of challenges. Barney, this isn't Barney, but I hear that guy's awesome.
A new How I Met Your Mother, CBS Monday.
Nevada with a 1-point edge, 7:49 to go, and Dana Altman has decided to put his big man, his star, Anthony Tolliver, back on the floor with 4 fouls. So he sat for less than 2 minutes. Now Fazekas stays on the bench for Nevada with his 4. JaVale McGee is at the line. Here's Tolliver, 9 points, 4 fouls. McGee.
Oh! That comes almost kept it in play. I mean, he's pretty great anticipation. Big thing with Tolliver now, what do they play on defense, and where do they see if they go back to the combo just to protect them a little bit?
Yes. In the meantime, McVale puts a body on him in the low post on the right side. Little muscle in the lane, no. And McVale gets the rebound.
Oh, nice job, huh?
Here's Sessions. Right side, Shiloh on the floor. Backs it out. 7:17 to go.
See if McGee can do some damage down there.
Well, they don't go for him, and Tolliver is fronting him right now.
Nice
Got
play.
taken away.
Great anticipation.
Miles got it.
can't relax. A nice read by Miles.
Creighton back on top with 6:53 to go. Sessions. Tolliver being careful. Another turnover.
Wow.
Watts got there. Here's Porter. Has a man left. 2 more.
How good has Porter been? Wow, explosive off of turnovers. And the confidence right now by Mark Fox. He's just calling the plays, settling them down. And it is a combo the last couple of trips that they've stolen the ball.
Creighton has 18 points off turnovers, 15 turnovers for Nevada. And Creighton has another steal. Another steal. Funk. 2 more.
What a sprint by Funk. And #1 on the hit parade with a terrific look and steal. Isaac Miles. Oh, 3 easy trips. But miles to go before they sleep.
I'm speechless.
People retire. Dreams shouldn't.
Now on DVD.
Doesn't bother you killing people?
I wouldn't be very good at my job if it did.
Casino Royale, now on DVD and Blu-ray disc.
22 points on 16 turnovers, and 6 of them in the last couple of minutes.
And Vern, when you get in too deep, some things don't happen properly for you. Then on the perimeter, good hand, stripping and filling the lane by Funk to complement Miles' strip.
Fazekas back on the floor now, playing with 4 fouls. Under 6 to go. Here's Sessions. Kemp got it. Nice shot.
But they ran a nice offense. He had run baseline, then moved up to the foul line, extended. Nobody covered him, and an excellent read on his move to the tip.
Kemp with 16 points. Tolliver sets the screen for Porter. Little jumper. Nope. Tipped. Nevada ball. They had a chance to get within 1 or tie. Here's Yakovlev. The 2 big guys, Fazekas and Tolliver, each with 4 fouls.
Well, they got a little cross in the corner. Look at that. He should go to the foul line. Good play. That's very smart. Go right into the hands of Watts. And the crowd doesn't like it, but that's just experience prevailing. 2 different things they ran now. They exchanged there. You can see underneath the rim. And just a good job knowing how to make contact, go for the numbers.
Well, you put your star on the line. He's 3 for 3 from the line today. 85% for the year. And all 3 of those came on a 3-point attempt when Tolliver picked up his 4th foul.
He knows how to get bodies to touch him.
Oh!
Oh, short arm, huh?
2-point game, 5:12 to go. Funk. Here's Nick Baugh back on the floor, number 34.
Nice back cut. They run that spin dribble to get the back cut.
Funk kicks it outside. Porter in the lane, taken away. Only the 6th turnover on Creighton today. And a chance to tie or take the lead.
Yeah, they run the baseline to the overload, and they got it here if they want it.
Yakovlev goes right. Sessions looks for the entry pass, takes the jumper instead, and Watts is there to clear it for Creighton.
And they look for Funk, don't they? They don't waste any time, give it to anybody else.
Now Nate Funk looks over at his coach, Dana Alban. What do you want here? High screen from Tolliver, pick and roll. He splits it, kicks it outside. Watts has been cold today, and he doesn't get the roll here, but Tolliver is there.
And Porter got his little hand in to keep it alive. Tolliver cleans it up. But how soft was Watts? The first one that had a chance. Nice rotation. Kept his team alive and a chance for an offensive rebound.
Watts is 1 for 10 from the field. Yakovlev, rebound. Nicely taken by Porter.
Has he been extraordinary?
Yes, he has.
Oh, some passes in the open floor he's made.
3:45 to go, 4-point game. The 10th seeded Creighton Blue Jays leading the 7th seeded Nevada Wolfpack. Ball looks inside, skip pass. Watts, not there yet. 1 of 11.
They have confidence in him, though. Nice cross-court look. He's just got to hang tough.
3:28 to go. Jumper Kemp, yes. That's inside the line for 2.
That's the one thing Porter did. He did close out, force him for 2.
Well, how good is this?
I love it. Oh, that's what this tournament's all about. This kind of play, extended effort for long periods of time. And Tolliver, who's limited with some foul problems. This one's soft and sweet. If you're a Blue Jay fan, and just keeping it alive was Porter. Tolliver with the finish.
Hey, look at me. Lock in. Crusher here has an extra deltoid muscle. Means he's got exponentially greater bucking propulsion. Now you lean back and you hang on. I'll be there.
You rodeo clowns are a lifesaver.
Rodeo clown? No, I'm with the birthday party. Hello, baby! Oh, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
Stay smart. Stay at a Holiday Inn Express.
Gentlemen, the final 4 suites.
If you could stay at a hotel like this for the same price
Who's got the towel?
as this, why wouldn't you?
It's the same with car insurance. If you could get the personal service of a State Farm agent for the same or less than those other guys, why wouldn't you? Nobody can match our combination of service and low rates. Get a quote today.
How do I look?
Radiant.
Kemp. Creighton with 2 timeouts remaining. Nevada with 3. That last timeout taken by the Blue Jays. 7 fouls to 6, and the Wolfpack has the possession arrow in its favor. Kemp, 18 points, 10 rebounds. Marcellus Kemp. Mick Porter has played so well for Creighton, and this well-played game. Isaac Miles on the floor with Funk. Watts, who's helped his overcome his offensive problems today by grabbing 9 rebounds.
He may get some other looks, and don't count that kid out. Nice screen here to get pulled.
Oh! Porter almost made his first mistake of the day.
A nice defense here by Kemp. Gives the cushion to help on Tolliver.
Under 3 to go. 2-point game, and the shot clock is now at 7. Here's Funk, takes him off the dribble. Fazekas comes to help. Tolliver.
Now, he'll take a few of those. That was a little deeper. He was behind that NBA line.
And so, Nevada down by 2 with 2:35 to go.
You got to go through Fazekas at some point.
He pops out. He's on the perimeter. There he is. Jumper. We're tied.
Nice job. He screened and slipped and turned and faced. They've run a couple of things this second half, mostly with Kemp that time. Fazekas with the response.
Fazekas 11 points in the second half. Here's Funk. Spin move in the lane short. Rebound Kemp. With 2:05 to go in a tie ball game. This is Ramon Sessions. Shiloh to Kemp. Fazekas pops out.
And they switch automatically. Now, if you could tell, now they go back. Now, see, I would dribble left, use Kemp, and he had Fazekas on the box.
There's the screen from Fazekas. He pops out. Sessions tries to go behind the back. Boy, turnovers have been crippling so far today for Nevada. They turned it over 17 times. They get away with that one. Time call.